Welcome to the RIP 28 podcast. This is the RIP 28 podcast. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. I am the world's greatest podcast host, Slider Sports Guy, and I'm joined by two of my great coaching friends. We're going to start off with the stranger. We hadn't seen him in forever, the guy who's tired, boss. What's going on, Coach Benny?
Hey, what's going on, people? Hey, just glad to be back amongst the living. Yeah, I've been down for a little while. A little surgery back a couple weeks ago, but I'm trying to get back better.
Oh, yeah. He had a back out of me. His back was broke.
Broke my back.
My back. My neck and my back.
Now we got him back. But now we got your favorite coach's favorite coach. What's going on, L. Beezy?
What it do is your boy Beezy the GOAT, man. Your favorite coach. Here to get it in with my guys again. Well, I won't say again. I'm here to get it in with Sly again. Welcome time. We're glad to have you back, my boy. Literally have you back.
Appreciate it. I need you.
Yeah, been a long time since we had Ton on here, but hey, his injury is our game. We gonna take it. We gonna take
advantage of it.
So,
let's go.
It is all good. It's all good in the hood, as the young folks say. But I still would like to let everyone know about the podcast, man, where you can check us out, all the places you can check us out online. Brian, where can they check us out when they want to check out the RIP 28 podcast?
Man, you can check us out on Spotify, Anchor, Podbean, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Anywhere you can stream a podcast, you can get the world's greatest, man. You already know who it is and who it ain't.
There it is, man. All those places you can check us out, man. They all have all these different type of polls and surveys and all that type of stuff, man. And we recently found out we were one of the preferred podcasts. I'm talking about 13 out of 18 women, 5'10" and 200 pounds more prefer the RIP 28 podcast as their favorite podcast, man.
That's it.
Dog. We out there,
making moves, baby.
Hey,
making moves.
We love all our thick women, all our plus size women, because you got to be two something to do something.
There it is.
You got to be two something to do something, baby.
What Shannon Sharp say? 210, come on in.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Man. But it's interesting we bring that up, man. And kind of one of the reasons we bring that up is the standard of beauty. At one point in time, I guess, especially in the 80s and even the 90s, even, for black women, what they put out on TV, because I'm be honest, man, we black, that's all we really care about, standard of beauty for black women. I can't speak for y'all, but that's the standard of beauty I care about. But, at one point in time, the standard of beauty for women, you had to be super slim, super skinny, and light skinned. But I think that's kind of changing, man, with the way of the world now, man. It's a different standard of beauty for women. You love the big voluptuous woman, we like them thick, but
gotta hold on to something
to hold on to,
Don't need no elbow all in my back. Don't want no elbow, no bony elbow in my back.
Mm-hmm. But we do.
In my back.
It is something though we do have to put out there. It is. Hey, what up, Kiana Nicole? We see you out there. We see you, but now we do have to put something out there. It is a difference between thick and a little too big. Now, I don't think a lot of women know the difference between that, but it is a difference. It is a difference out there, but it. I think a lot of times, man, with the way Instagram and stuff goes on, women feel that they need to fit a certain a certain look or something like that to be accepted, and that's why a lot of these BBLs are happening. You know, you go and see the women, and you see, especially in Atlanta, man, you see some of these women with these fake asses, and it's like you look like you walking around with a diaper.
Right.
You know, you look like you walking around with a full diaper.
That don't look natural. That's not natural right there. We can tell.
Hey, hell, me and my wife, we go people watch when we in Atlanta, and we try to make we got to bet, is that real or not? And I go and I go off the elbows.
Oh, the elbow. There, you got to break that down. What you mean, the elbow?
If the elbows and your calves don't match, what you got? If you got skinny if you got skinny elbow, you ain't supposed to be thick like that.
Oh, you looking for, you trying to see if they got the I make potato salad elbows and whatnot.
Nah, I ain't got potato salad. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about then?
The elbow.
That's a tonism.
Go check it out.
You got to break that one down for me, Tom.
I'm about to check it out, Tom, because that's a tonism.
Is that something like what's his name, Ray? When he feel the wrist?
The wrist? Exactly. You know if it's thick or not when you feel the wrist.
Gotcha. Kiana Nicole, she say it's the thighs not matching the tail. Yeah, now that's the ridiculous part right there. You got this big old booty and it don't even match your thighs. It don't even look like it's supposed to fit on your thighs.
It ain't even the thighs. It's the calf muscle. You got legs like a chicken and an ass like a mule. Come on, man. Cut it out. You can't even walk like that.
But you know what's funny though? What's funny about certain women? It was a reel going around, a Facebook reel, and a guy was surveying women, and he was asking women, what do you think men prefer? Do you think men prefer natural, or do you think men prefer BBLs? Now, all the women said men prefer BBLs. And then they went and asked all the men, and every single one of the men said they prefer natural.
Like Country Wayne said, I pay for it. I ain't gonna want you out there, dude.
Exactly. That was fun. That was a funny interview Country Wayne did. But another thing, Country Wayne talking about he ain't a joke thief. Country Wayne did steal. He stole one of my partner's jokes. Dude named our 4-way Tez out of Atlanta. but that's a whole nother conversation. But right. But I think a lot of women kind of get confused, man. They think men want BBLs. No, you don't want that. You don't want that ass feeling like a sack of concrete. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it.
And then natural, man, it's just something about the stretch marks if you got them. If you've been through an ordeal or whatever the case may be, man, I'm definitely a natural guy. I want everything natural.
I don't call them stretch marks, man. I call it that's a road map. It's a road map to the coochie. That's what I call it. It's a road map.
Hey, well, some of them have a whole bunch of road maps. You ain't gonna never make it.
Hey, you get lost. You get lost out there.
Yeah, you definitely get lost out there, bro.
Bruh, I take my tongue down the whole path. You know what I'm saying? I take all them roads, all them streets.
But we talk. Explore. Hey, we talk about has the beauty changed and what men looking for? I think it has, because all we saw was the light skin with long hair and all that back then. Now you see a lot of women in different roles, man. Roles, not roll jelly rolls, but roles, ROLES. So we're exposed to a lot of different stuff.
No, I think the standard is what you see, what guys see online, man, Instagram. That's what, because that's why the women trying to go after, because that's what the men are liking online. Yeah. So that's the standard. We make the standard by our checks on those likes.
But you know what?
But
go ahead.
But if you just because you like it, don't mean your standard has changed. You may just like looking at it.
Yeah.
But that don't mean you will want to be with that woman. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, if she naked, yeah, I'm gonna take a gander at it.
Yeah.
But
But I'm saying,
does that mean that
but
I'm gonna
every
want to
time you,
be with that woman?
but every time you check on that, that gives that woman more confidence to keep that's the standard, not the woman that we want. They're gonna keep doing it. If we ain't checking on it, shit, they say, damn, I must don't look like shit.
Well, they
You know what
gonna
I mean?
do it regardless. Whether we checking it or admit, they gonna be out there because that's just society now. They just gonna be
Exactly.
out
So
there
and so
doing it.
so that's the standard then.
No,
Well,
I'm talking about
They,
as far as
what,
women. I'm talking
what
about women. They gonna
yeah.
show it,
well, what's crazy
and
for
we
me
gonna look.
though. What's crazy for me when it come to Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, man. What up, Tito? We see you out there. But one of the things for me, I'm one of them guys who I'm a serial liker. I just like, I click like. I go down Instagram, man. I go down
Yeah.
Facebook. I just click like, except if you already got too many likes. If you already got 100 likes, I'm not gonna like your picture because you already got 100 likes. That's my limit.
No, you try to be the first folk.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be there. I want, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like
Now,
you, Sly.
hey,
I'm a
now you're
serial
in
liker.
stalkers. Now you stalk.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a serial liker too, especially if it's a black woman. I don't care what she doing. I probably ain't gonna even look at it to be honest. It's just gonna be a heart, heart, heart. I don't know. Get like you say, get their likes up, Tom, so they can get paid.
But one thing. I think women take the like a little too serious. I think women take the like a little too serious. It's like I was talking to my wife. She was like, I don't appreciate you liking. You can't like my friends' posts of my friends' pictures. And I'm like, why is that? She's like, because then my friends gonna come back and tell their friends that my husband liked their photos,
Hey,
which is the
I,
most. That's the most crazy thing to me. I just don't
I,
understand it.
I think it's the relationship between you and that friend.
Hmm.
What kind of relationship y'all got?
It
It's that
ain't none.
relationship.
I don't even know
Well, your wife might be onto something, buddy.
Yeah, I don't even know him. It's
Because
no.
the shit get back to her. You don't want shit getting back to her the back door way. You know what I mean? You
uh
don't want your name on the street as yeah, he out here looking at all her girls. Don't leave
hey
alone with him.
Hey,
Don't leave alone with him.
Kiana Nicole made a good point. It depends on what kind of photo you like. Now, if you like the one where she at the beach and she got that two-piece on, I get you. But now if she at work and take a pic, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's what Miss Kiana saying. I
Now,
don't want to speak for her, but
now
I'm
if she on there saying some motivational speech have a great rising kings, I like it. I like it.
other than that,
But
you
if
gotta
she's
stroll
saying
on by.
I'm outside tonight, I'm trolling on through.
Oh, what you say? She outside. If she outside,
I
can't like
can't
it.
I
Can't
can't
like
like that one.
no.
Nah.
I
No,
can't
Nah.
that's
like
it.
that one.
Hey, Tom, I ain't never agreed with you in the 40 years that I've been knowing you. But boy, you hit the nail on the head right there. If she outside
Hey,
tonight, you better not have
you
a
bet
thumbs
not.
up. You better not have a thumbs down. You better not acknowledge that you've seen that post.
Hey, keep your thumb going up. Scroll up.
But
Going on past.
let
Going
me
on
ask
past.
let me ask you a question though, man. If your old lady like a dude photo, when I post my thirst traps on Instagram and y'all old ladies be liking them, y'all don't feel no type of way about that.
It's
I
the
just
relationship.
no, it ain't the relationship. I just go and take her to the eye doctor. Make sure she baby, you seeing that right? You okay? Well, baby, if you like it, go ahead then. If you
Nah,
like
you,
it, slide thirst traps. But nah, man, I ain't going to check, to be honest.
And that's my thing. I don't even check. I was like,
I
yeah, me
don't
neither.
know.
Me neither.
She might
cause
get out
And
here liking
and,
anything, but
and
I
ain't
don't
none
have time.
none of my homeboys coming back to me saying, "Hey, she later out here got there liking everything."
What time? Shell on there liking my picture. But it's with my son and playing baseball and stuff.
Hey, y'all
And
sister
that's
and
my
brother got
sister.
that.
That's my sister. So you know. I love you, Shell. But yeah, man, it's just you have to have some tact and some couth about what you do, man.
Right.
You just like you say, if she say she outside or she out here putting out like I said, thirst trap, don't. That's just opening up. You asking yourself for problems.
You're actually getting them DMs.
Yes, sir. You no, I'm talking about from your home,
Nope.
not the DM. I'm talking about your home. And yeah, if she get in them DMs, then it's a real problem.
But
So
Right.
just keep yourself away from that.
you gotta click like on them so they can continue to come on your feed. If you don't click like on them, you won't be able to see them no more.
Look at Sly. Boy, do not take that advice. That is advice only from Slider Sports Guy. That does not reflect the views and thoughts of the RIP 28 podcast as a whole.
Man, we got a lot of women listening right now. We got a lot of women checking in. We see you out there, Christy. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Shackle Ford
Iko, we see you out there joining us, man. We need some of these
and
women
Ico.
to leave some comments. You know, is it okay for your boo to like another woman's photo, man? You know, we all believe that it's just a like.
Yeah,
Like I
but
say,
when it
I
comes to
wouldn't go
that,
down that path.
yeah, when it comes to that, I'm trying to keep the home happy. I'm not liking those pics. I'm staying away from it, dog. Um, Ladies, tell us how y'all feel. I really don't know. Is it safe or is it not safe? Is it insecurity or what?
I don't know, man.
I see S dot commas. S
S.com was in the
dot
chat.
commas. Commas. Is it okay for your boo to be liking your friend pictures? As long I go, Miss Jones, class of '98, Columbia High School says, as long as you're secure with your relationship, then I don't see the issue. But what
Like I
but
said,
what if
it's all about the relationship.
but what if he on there with them gray sweatpants you like? Y'all women like I should say that y'all be waiting for in the wintertime. Is that cool? But is or that goes along with that being secure? That's what I want to know.
You know, I just think, man,
I don't even wear them gray sweatpants.
Don says, I have a husband of 17 years. He can like whatever he wants to. I have no insecurities with him at all. I like that, Don. I like that. 17.
Don, don't just be getting on here telling us that. Then we hear about you going full
Right.
Broad River on your husband.
Yeah,
Right.
we need to ask him what.
Right.
We know where you from, Don. So we hey, keep it real.
And old buddy probably got that handcuff somewhere right now.
Cause he didn't like something, they ain't supposed to. I'm not tripping on him liking a pic. S.com said she's not tripping on him liking a pic. Miss Iko said same thing. When y'all wait for dresses in the summer,
Hey man, I do
I
love.
really don't. I don't wait for the dresses, Iko. I like to see a woman go to work. I want to see
Like I said,
you. I want to see you in that dress outfit.
I
That
think,
mean, hey, Tom, that mean you fine and got a job.
I think, right. I think me and Iko saying the same thing though. I'm saying it's about the relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no thing if that relationship is secure like that. You know what I mean? If you know ain't nothing going further than that like with that picture, whatever, you good to go. But like I said, if you liking some they outside and I'm talking about outside.
So
Leave that alone.
Kiana just said man's friend, but a celebrity or somebody I don't know might get a like. So if you like a celebrity picture, it's all good. I guess that's what she's saying. If you like a celebrity picture.
But why? Why though? Why a celebrity? I guess because you feel like your
Ain't no way
man
you
or your
getting no
woman
close to him.
will never meet them. I guess
Yep,
that's what that would imply. I guess. I
that's what
don't
it
know,
is.
man. I'm just not going to look for to see what my lady liking. I'm just not. I don't have the time to do it. By the time I get off work and all that, and I ain't got time to. Hey, let me go look up. Let me see Tom Page. Oh, she like Tom Picture. I gotta ask her, Tom, why you like Tom Picture? I ain't got time for that. Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
They all like my picture, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, I see why. I see why. Kids, babies, and those that are going through a lot, they all
I don't know,
they
man.
always get the sympathy vote.
Iko just said if a man looks nice in the pic, I'm liking it, period.
Well, I mean, I don't see why not, Iko.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't see why not. I don't see what's the big deal about liking the picture. But way I draw the line and the way I can understand where my lady drawing the line is if you leave a comment. See, that's the dangerous part.
I wouldn't even say the comment. I would say if you jump in that DM and and it depends on what the comment says.
Right.
But that DM, because you're trying to keep it private.
Yeah, that comment though, you can't leave no comment. You leave a comment. The DM definitely. When you jump in the DM, then you definitely got some issues.
Yeah, I think the DM is where you kind of draw the line, and don't get too disrespectful with your comment either. But that DM, boy, we know what happened in them DMs and have happened when we were out there looking for somebody like that. But
Yep.
so we have to be careful with that. But anything else, man, besides a disrespectful comment or jumping in the DM, I don't see anything wrong with liking a picture.
I guess. Just Kiana said, just be respectful. Don't do nothing you don't want me to do to you. Yeah,
That's true too. That's very true. That's very true. That's that do unto others. Do unto others. If you have others, do unto you.
That's absolutely.
Yeah. That's a good law to live by.
Speaking of doing unto others as you would have them do unto you, we got a letter here. And as you can tell, I'm frozen. I can't pull up the letter. So I'm gonna have to read it to you. We got somebody who needs some help. What up, fellas? I have a problem. You guys seem like you're pretty tight and you guys kick it a lot with yourself. My husband has a group of friends kind of like you. But here's my problem. My husband and his friends, they are going on a guy's trip. They usually go on a guy's trip once a year, but they haven't been since COVID happened. Now they want to go on another guy's trip. I do not like the idea of them going on a guy's trip because a couple of them are single. Most are married, but two guys are single. So I have a problem with them going on a guy's trip with the two single guys. Am I tripping, or is it a problem that he is going on a guy's trip? They should be able to go on a couple's trip and invite the wives. How do you feel?
It's a time and a place for everything. If it's a
Right.
guy's trip, it's a guy's trip. If it's a couple's trip, it's a couple's trip. You single people, stay away. But
Right.
but
Right. This trip
it's a time and
is
a
not a
place for
couple's.
everything. No, it wasn't a couple's trip. And they hadn't been since COVID. And my thing is, can't nobody make your husband do nothing he don't want to do. He a grown man.
He grown man.
Right.
He a grown
Right.
man. Ain't nothing Anton or Sly or Chance or none of the fellas can tell me to do. If I don't want to do it, he doing it. That's
He ain't
what
doing
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
I think it's just that she felt like she needed a trip.
Yeah. And that's what S.com said.
Look what S. Dot said. Girl, find you some friends and go on a girl. For real.
Right.
Stop that.
Right.
Find something to do, man.
She just
Because I
need a
know the
trip.
last time you went to jazz night with the girls or to a cigar lounge or to wherever you went, he wasn't tripping. He sat there and watched the game in peace or whatever the case may have been. Cut it out.
Right.
Cut it out.
Yeah, and as Don said, it's more that she's worried and insecure. And this is my thing, man. Part of the fellas trip is just getting the hell away. You know what I'm saying? It's getting the hell away from the city, getting away from the family, just chilling and kicking it with your homeboys. And just kicking it with your homeboys and being able to be free and talk shit, smoke some cigars, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with us. We done known each other for 35 years. We done known each other for a long time. So we got stories. We got 35 years worth of stories, or 35 years worth of shit talking that we can say, you remember when you tripped and fell on his face in front of everybody. And then we go on and talk about that for the next hour, talking about somebody tripping, falling on their face in 1992. You know what I'm saying?
Like when I get with Tom, I'm gonna talk about when we went up to the exposure camp up there in Rock Hill. Me, you, and Mario with Carlo. and then, as men and former athletes, the older we get, the better we work. We gotta go and tell lies about how many touchdowns we scored and
but it like
Al
it bigger
Bundy
and bigger.
all that. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of stuff we do, and it ain't just about going to see no women. It's about getting with the guys and just getting away.
Right. Right.
And I tell you,
now the thing about the single guys, they like Braun said, man, ain't nobody gonna make you do anything, man.
Right.
If you ain't cool with them single guys going with us, you ain't cool with them single guys being our friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's it, man. And the thing is, if they are your husband's friends, you should, if you don't know them personally, you should know a little bit about them. You should know the people they're going with. You should know who they're kicking it with. And man, brothers just won't go and brothers won't go talk a little bit of shit and have fun.
There you go, Sly. You back with us, boy.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm in here using this new webcam and all. Like I said, we got this new computer trying to figure this thing out. RIP 28 podcast, this our audio visual budget is stepping up a little bit.
I'm talking about we stepping it up.
Yeah, with you out there frozen, boy, that's a sight to see, boy.
but we'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. But yeah, man. Lady in the letter, man, I think you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think you tripping a little bit. I think you're a little bit worried over kind of nothing, to be honest with you. You worried over nothing.
Let me ask you this though, Sly. What if your single people want to bring people with you on the trip of different you know what I'm saying, females on the trip with them?
Well, that's where the problem comes in. If it's a guy trip, your single homeboy should respect your situation enough not to go and bring hoes on the trip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just be real, man. If they're your homeboy, they understand you married. How you gonna explain that to your old lady?
That's a hard one.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's a hard pill to swallow, there, buddy.
Yeah, hard pill to swallow, man.
The answer ain't no, but hell no.
Nah, if you're single homeboy, he just can't bring no random hoes on the guy trip. And then the thing about it, because everybody won't take pictures and stuff, post them on Instagram. Then next thing you know, your wife say, "Well, this random broad in all y'all pictures,"
And the picture gonna get around that he in the same area with you. You ain't in the pictures.
Yeah, you ain't even in the picture. But he was in the area, and he got 4 women with him in one picture. So it was like, so where was you at?
Yeah, right.
Then you fuck around and one of them pictures just have a woman's hand in the picture. All you see is a hand, a manicured fingernail. You're like, oh shit.
But the thing about it is, if he gonna do something, he ain't gonna wait to go out of town. He ain't gonna wait to go out of town to do it. He done already been doing that. You know what I'm saying? So you worried about the wrong thing.
You're right.
Yeah, man. That's the thing, man. Let that man enjoy his guy's trip, man. Let him enjoy his guy's trip and kicking it on his guy's trip, man. Because all he want to do is kick it and basically get away from you for a little bit. He didn't want to get away from you. You see, in your letter, you seem like you kind of aggravating, just to be honest with you.
Clean.
Nah, it's talking about get away from life a little bit, man. Yeah, vacation.
Okay, yeah, that can be nice too. You can say that.
She might be a little bit clingy. Might be clinging on to him a little bit. You
You
just
know,
need a breather, just a breather.
just a breather. He ain't going out there trying to knock down everything and wherever they going. He just won't get out.
Right.
He won't get out, get to the club, see some new titties or something. That's all.
Oh
That's it.
man, see,
That's
see.
Hey, we
There's
going.
where we
Hey,
go off track right there.
the fellas going out to go judge BBA.
That's all, man. That is all. That is all. But the thing is, Shauna just said there's some guys trips that break up homes. They were built on sand anyway. Yes, that can happen. that can happen. You know, the guys trip,
Oh Lord.
the unintended consequences of a guy's trip, you know, just because somebody was just a little jealous. That's all, man. That is all. But
Yeah.
but I guess that leads to another question. I guess we somewhat answered though. Are guys trips and girls trips, are they necessary? You know what I'm saying? Are they necessary? And I truly believe once you reach a certain age, once you get into your 30s, your guys trips are different from the guys trips you had in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're in your 40s, they're a whole lot different than the guys
Yeah.
trips that you had, when you're in your 20s. Those are two different type of guys trips. And I think what this wife may be talking about, she may be saying that her guys, that she's picturing her husband in his 20s going on a guy's trip. Guy in his 40s, he's a grown ass man. It's a whole lot different.
It's a lot of wishing going on the trips.
A lot of wishing. all that, man. We're gonna stay out all night and party. We're gonna tear the club. Hey, shit, by 1 o'clock.
Bullshit.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Man, it's about time.
About time, man.
hey, while you bullshit shit, I think my last fella trip, I get back to the room, I call my wife, she's talking, oh, you in already? Like she mad about it.
Because that's the thing, man. Women party a lot harder when they go on their woman's trip than we do. They trips look a whole lot more lit than the men's trips look.
Right.
El Presidente out here, he talking about we gonna be asleep by 12. He ain't lying.
Told you,
Not at all.
Over 40, boy, you wishing a lot.
Boy, listen. All you can do is wish.
Now, Big Al said trips aren't mandatory or necessary, but me time is. Now me time is definitely necessary. It is definitely
that ain't no lie,
necessary.
Big Al. Class of '98, Big Al.
Mm-hmm.
No lie. You got to, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to. Chance say half us will be drunk by noon.
There it is.
Just speak for yourself.
Hey.
Speak for yourself.
I'm definitely sleep then.
Yeah, if I start drinking that early, count me out by about 2, 3. I'm down. I'm out.
I'm down.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna need a nap. If we do anything, I'm gonna need a nap anyway.
Hey, what they say? I'm in the couch rubbing my feet together.
with that remote. Yes, sir.
But that's the crazy thing though. When you on a guy trip, something like that, though, it's a different type of drinking going on. You waking up in the morning, you look, you see the liquor cabinet, right there, the liquor bottles on the counter. Like, hey, shit, why not?
Pull up.
Why not have some Crown Royal with these pancakes?
Hey, boy, I cannot stand the feeling of over drinking, dog. It take me like 4 days to a week to recover from a real party night where I'm drinking, dog. I can't do it.
You know what's crazy? I never had a hangover before. I have never had a hangover, man. When people talk about they waking up in the morning and they head hurting and can't take no bright light. I have never had a hangover, man.
Boy, be thankful.
Don't take the fake shots. Getting everybody else drunk.
Yeah, and he the only one going home with a decent state of mind. Come on, Sly.
Nah, hey, shout out to Natalie Renee. Hey, I'm mad at Natalie Renee. I'm mad at you, man. I was at Benedict Saturday. I called the girls' basketball game Saturday and the boys' game at Saturday, and you wasn't even there. So I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, Natalie. You wasn't even at the Benedict game. So
Wasn't even there, Nat.
you wasn't even there. You wasn't even there.
BC.
I was at the game. I called the game.
No call, no show.
But yeah. but she had a team bonding at Waffle. Okay. That's our most great porno start though. Team bonding. Oh, my bad. I'm thinking about something else. Man. My bad. Sorry about that. My mind was wandering.
You still on that wish stage.
Yeah.
So, boy, ignorant.
But yeah, man, I think the guys, like we're saying, guys and girls trips, they are necessary, man. Especially as you get older in age, man. You reach a point in your life, hopefully you don't reach the point in your life where you're a little bit more financially stable, and you can go and take a trip and do the trip right. Because I think back, man, we in our early 20s going to bike week. I remember we used to go to bike week, man. There's about 8 of us in a room at bike week. You know what I'm saying? About 8 of us in a room at bike week, man.
Man, you need to stay in the room, man.
Yeah, we ain't really stay in the room. You had a couple people pass out on the bed every now and pass out on the floor. But that's about all the sleep we got at bike week, man.
Yeah, bike week, boy. You say bike week, boy, that make me feel real old.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, man, I miss good old bike week back in the day. God, it was so much fun.
Got to see a lot.
And Bam talk about Freaknik days. I vividly remember. I do have that memory, though. We was in the 10th grade.
Yeah.
No, we was in the 9th grade. He was in the 9th grade when Bam and Turd went to Freaknik.
No, I thought we was in school then. I thought we was at the high.
Nah, you wasn't at the high with Bam.
I just remember the shirts that they came back with.
Yep, I remember Bam and Turd talking about.
You live right there by the school, so you probably was up there. Supposed to be at St. Andrews.
Yeah.
But I remember I was a freshman and they was talking about Freaknik. I was so mad.
Yeah. I remember they came back with them shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, Shauna just said, yeah, vacations are a lot different these days. That whole quote, you're only in the room to sleep, so you're staying someplace cheap doesn't apply anymore. Well, that never applied to Shauna Cobb. Our richest friend that we know, her RPP, Shauna only stays in the finest of 5-star hotels. And I remember having a conversation. Just another tale of how rich Shauna is. We were having a conversation with Shauna. Shauna was saying how pissed off she was. She had to fly coach. She had to fly with the Commoners. Shauna said, I was so upset I had to share an armrest with somebody in the commons section.
The peasants.
The peasants.
He was amongst the peasants, y'all.
Shauna only fly first class. As a matter of fact, she was going to be on the show tonight, but her PJ that she was flying on, because she's leaving Atlanta, going back. and the PJ she was flying on, she was upset because the Wi-Fi on her PJ was acting up. So that's why Shauna couldn't be on the show tonight. So she gonna have a talk with the company owner about that, why she couldn't be on the show. Shout out to Michelle Taylor. She just jumped in. Appreciate you jumping in. I think she was one of Bam classmates. I think she graduated with Bam. Appreciate you jumping in and checking it out.
Don't tell Michelle age like that. Talking about she graduated with Bam. She might not want everybody to know that.
Hey, man. Well, she still look a whole lot younger than Bam.
Well, we are glad that you made it back safely, Carl.
AA Ron out there. What up, AA Ron?
What happened, big dog?
talking about old people. They go, hey, Ron, one of the oldest people we know. Him and Tito, they old.
Green-eyed bandit.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I do the trips. But yeah, that is one thing though, man. Sean to make a good point because you stay in these, these cheap hotels, these questionable hotels. Might have
These sus.
might have had a blood stain or something in the hotel. When you was a bit younger, you ain't really too much.
That's disgusting, man.
That's
disgusting.
You ain't too much care, when you was younger. But now that you older and you gotta, you made your way about yourself. You made your way about yourself. Staying in a cheap hotel really don't make sense no more. Like
yeah.
Hey, Ron, say Motel 6.
Motel 6.
They tore that down off the river.
Man.
Off San Andrews, they should have been tore that mug down.
Boy, that's the only hotel that let you get a room back in the
day. That was the only one that let us get a room.
That one in the La Quinta. You go right down the front road.
La Quinta, yep.
La Quinta in. That
have
was
our little kickbacks.
My spot was the Comfort Inn over there on that little frontage road by off of Broad River and I-20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the spot. That was my little spot right there.
But hey, y'all remember the Nights Inn?
The Nights Inn? Hey, I tell you, boy.
That's on Bush River?
On Piney Grove. Piney Grove.
Oh, no, okay, Piney Grove. Okay.
Oh, you talking about the one back there? Yeah, you might have got stabbed, cut, anything back there, boy.
Hey.
Ain't it a Nights Inn right there on Bush River too?
Yeah, it's one. Yeah, it's one there too.
Yeah.
But here go the thing: the women talking about we cheat. Hell, we was in them hotels with women. So shit, what that saying about y'all friends?
Right.
Not a whole lot.
What that saying about y'all friends? They were the ones in the hotels with us. So
yeah, tell them we were not alone.
Yeah.
We were not alone.
That was the good old days. The good old days.
We were there with you.
But yeah, so back to the main thing though, with this lady and the guys trip. Look, it's a guys trip. Let your husband go out and enjoy the guys trip. And then here go the thing. When he go out on that guys trip and he's spending all this time with his fellas, when he come back home, he gonna be ready to put something on you.
Hey, hold on, Sly. I got one more wrench to put in it.
What's that?
Got a guy trip or a guy trip on a cruise ship. On a cruise ship. What's the difference?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is there a difference?
I don't think it's a difference. I think women might feel different, but I don't see it being a difference. I don't see it being a difference. If y'all like I guess what you're saying, if the guy, like, let's just say the brothers go to Miami and they rent a house,
no, I'm talking about rent a house in Miami
versus going and taking the guys trip and they all going on a cruise.
Right.
Is it a difference? I don't know. Iko just said cruise ships are a whole different thing. Siobhan, what up, Siobhan? Siobhan said it's no difference. Keon Nicole say he gonna cheat no matter where the trip is.
That for real. He ain't gonna pay to go cheat. He gonna stay somewhere. If he gonna do it, he gonna do it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just say let him go on the guys trip and have a little fun. Come back, y'all have some stories to share from what you did with your girls and all that.
Say room's too small.
Iko just said freaks on the water. That's where I draw the line. So Iko ain't letting a man go on a cruise ship with the fellas. That's
not without her.
Iko draw the line.
Experience must be. She's like, I done tried that one time and it ain't worked, so I ain't doing it no more. I feel you, classmate. If it don't work for you once, don't do it again.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And then Kiana Nicole, he gonna cheat it no matter where the trips is. First off, black men don't cheat. So you need to get that one out. You must be talking about white men, because black men don't cheat. So there you go. There you go for that one. But yeah, man, the guys trip, man. It just gonna. Oh, Big Al just said something right here. The issue now is he gonna be worried about her concerns the whole time, so he can't have an honest ball. He can't have an honest ball. You know, hey, and that would be messed up though for his trip to be ruined. His trip to be ruined because he worried about his wife thinking about he gonna cheat. You know, thinking he gonna call it. And Shauna talking about naysayers do. Wow. Naysayer. That's the new word. Naysayer.
Naysayer, yeah. I like that.
Naysayer. So, but yeah, man. A guy's trip is necessary, and I believe a girl's trip is necessary. You know, Iko, boy, Iko talking about freaks on the water. She gonna come out and y'all know y'all booked the balcony on a cruise. You freaky ass Iko. I know what you talking. Look at you, nasty ass. Girl.
That's Anton classmate right there. That's it. That's that part of his classmate right there.
Don't be ashamed.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
That's it. You better believe that. I go.
Don't be ashamed. Let that freak flag fly. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get some new places and new experiences. Expand your life, expand your mind. So, oh well. And Step talking about black men don't cheat, question mark. You know we don't. You know we don't. Yeah, I don't know what you shocked about. You shocked about. Shout out to Step. Step got a really good podcast too. Short Desk podcast. I like listening to Step and Keith. They got a good podcast out there also. Not as good as ours, but it's still a good podcast. Still a good podcast. I enjoy listening to them.
Hey, Aaron said black men don't cheat, but women do at every class reunion.
Ooh, boy, you ain't lying on that, boy. I tell you, and people still tripping on that episode, that cookout episode, man. That episode is up. Hold on, let me make sure. We have 11K. We had 11K listeners on that what you call it, that cookout episode
recap. Cookout recap, man.
That cookout recap. We had 11K for that cookout recap episode on Spotify. I need to check the rest of the numbers, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. And people still want to know who the people is. And let me tell y'all, when people write us letters, I scratch out the names on purpose because I want people to feel comfortable writing in and telling us their story. I want people to feel comfortable. So I'll never say a name in these writes. So people keep asking me. I get somebody hit me up in my inbox about every other week about that cookout, trying to find out what that was. Kiana Nicole, she says, wait, it was some cheating going on at the cookout. Well, go to our YouTube page and check out the Cooler Fest Cookout Recap Show. The Cooler Fest Cookout Recap Show. If you go to our YouTube page, watch that, and you can see if you can try to figure out who the people were. If you can figure out on your own, that's good for you. But I'm not gonna tell you who they were. We're not gonna tell you who they were. But it was a very funny episode. Very funny episode. So you can go to YouTube or go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, go to any of those places and check out some of those. Check out that replay, the Cooler Fest Cookout replay, and that'll tell you that you'll get the story. You'll get the story and find out about that one. Check this. We're getting a little bit close to time. You know, we like to take a walk we always take a walk down the 90s block. We take a walk down the 90s block because, hey, the 90s was the greatest decade ever. The greatest decade ever. So what we like to do in the 90s block, we like to review something, maybe a movie, maybe a person, you know, maybe some music. This week in the 90s block, we are going to review a movie. We're going to review a movie that everybody liked, everybody loved. The movie is Dead Presidents. Dead Presidents. The movie that everybody started to wear the mask for Halloween. They painted their face for Halloween after this movie came out. All right, Dead Presidents is a 1995 American crime film, co-written and produced and directed by the Hughes brothers. The film chronicles the life of Anthony Curtis, Lorenz Tate, focusing on his teenage years as a high school graduate and his experiences during the Vietnam War as a recon Marine. As he returns to his hometown in the Bronx, Curtis finds himself struggling to support himself and his family, eventually turning to a life of crime. Now, they say it's based partly on the real life experiences of Haywood T. Kirkland, whose true story was detailed in the book Bloods, an oral history of the Vietnam War by Black veterans. Certain characters of the film are based on real acquaintances of Kirkland, who served time in prison after committing a robbery and faceplate. I did not know this. I had no idea. I
watched Bloods.
Yeah, I watched Bloods, man. I had no idea that this was loosely based on a true story. But anyway, man, they talk about, you know, the movie started, man, with Lorenz Tate, man. You know, he was in high school trying to get him a little bit of loving from his girlfriend. His girlfriend, what was her name? Her name Juanita. There's Juanita in the movie. You know, he's getting a little bit of loving and ends up knocking her up. Well, I guess we can go back a little bit further in the movie.
That boy, knocking her up.
And, you know, they had a young Terrence Howard was in the movie. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
He was playing pool against him. I guess he hustled Terrence Howard in pool.
Right.
And his homeboy Kirby was like his father figure. What's my man name who played Kirby? Let me pull up that Wikipedia.
What's the name? He was in Bloods. He's in the movie Bloods.
Keith David. Keith David, one of them brothers, he done been in every black movie ever invented. He just one of them guys, he done been there.
Right.
Yeah, so man, they end up sending homeboy off to Vietnam, and then he hook up with Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker was Skip. That was his name, Skip. He ended up dropping out of college. And so he had to go to Vietnam, and then he had his Mexican friend who got drafted, Jose. Freddie Rodriguez was his real name. I remember Freddie Rodriguez. But they was in Vietnam doing all type of crazy shit, and my man Bokeem Woodbine.
Bokeem.
Always crazy.
Always crazy. Every movie Bokeem Woodbine is the same crazy motherfucker. Every movie. He was Cleon in the movie. And Cleon chopped the man's head off, dog. He was carrying around the goddamn head.
Yep.
That's crazy, bro.
He put it in his bag, ain't it?
He put it in his bag.
Walked around with it on his back.
And apparently the head kept him safe for a little while. And then when they made him bury the head, next thing you know, they get ambush and boom.
Yeah. Hey. But the real deal on that movie though, Cuddy.
Man. Cuddy.
Dirty. He old dirty.
And then here's my man Cuddy. Here's the thing about Cuddy. Why I can't say this man's name?
Clifton Powell.
Clifton Powell.
Yes, sir.
He is the other black man who has been in every movie ever invented. Clifton Powell. He's been in every movie, every black movie that's ever been put out. He was in the movie, man. And he ended up, I guess he was some type of a pimp player, dope dealer, whatever you want to call him. And he was sliding a little bit of money to Juanita when Lorenz Tate was going away to the war. He was taking care of him. And my man had that lollipop in his mouth, man. Sinister dude, dog.
Hey, but you know, old Clifton Powell always played that role even when he was on Rock and all that.
Yep.
And he played in a movie where he was the warden or something. He would turn the camera off and would mess with the women inmates.
Yep.
Yeah, he was always slick, man.
But he was pinky.
Yeah, he was pinky.
Yes, sir. He was pinky.
But you know what though, man? He played a bad guy really well. Now he do play the bad guy really well, but he has played in a lot. This dude has done been in a million movies, man. He done been a preacher a couple of different times. He was a preacher. No, the dude, he was
I think the only time he ever played a nice person was in Ray.
Ray, yep, he was in Ray.
He was a nice guy.
No, man, Clifton Powell, man. Let me pull up his IDBM page, man. This dude has been in every damn movie, every event. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got an interview with him. I got an interview with Clifton Powell, man.
Yeah. Basketball.
I sat down and talked to him, man. He's a real nice fellow, too, man.
Yeah, damn. Remember Chauncey and got that Men's Society?
Yep. Yeah, he was Chauncey.
Faggot ass.
Bro, let me pull up the share screen for a second when it comes down to Clifton Powell. Man, this might turn into a Clifton Powell appreciation moment for a second, dog. Look at all these movies Clifton Powell have been in, man.
I think about 81, boy.
Yep. And remember House Party? He was Charlaine's brother. I remember that.
Yep.
I don't remember the cover. But where else? Oh, this dude done been in everything, man. Brother's always working. Yep. Rush Hour. Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Yeah,
Caught Up.
Yep.
He was in Foolish. You remember Foolish with Eddie Griffin?
Yeah, Foolish. Yep.
He was in Hot Boys. You remember Hot Boys? The No Limit movie
with Pete.
Oh, he was in a couple of No Limit, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did a couple of No Limits.
Chance talking about he the low budget Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, that is true. That is true. He was at Friday After Next, Never Die Alone, Woman That I Lose. Yeah, I think, did he play a preacher in Woman That I Lose? I forget. The Block, but dog, he done been in every low budget movie ever, dog.
Boy, Tubi famous, boy. He got everything on Tubi.
Everything on Tubi. Everything on Tubi.
Hey, don't start talking about Tubi. That's slap for everything.
Oh, you know I love Tubi, dog. You know I love Tubi. He was in The Gospel. Who Made the Potato Salad? Norbit. God, dog, man. First Sunday. I remember him First Sunday. Oh, this brother done been in everything.
Hey, man, he working.
He working, dog. He is working. And so you can tell all these movies that's in black that don't have the little blue outline.
Yeah, them on Tubi.
Yeah, them all the Tubi movies right there.
Them the low budget.
Them all your low budget movies right there, dog.
Matumbo, Lost Prince.
I wonder how much it costs to get them in a movie. It can't be that expensive, dog, to get them in a movie, man.
Now it might be now. It might be.
He was on All Eyes on Me.
I don't remember in All Eyes on Me. They say Floyd is in All Eyes on Me, dog.
I don't remember when that is.
Clifton Powell has been in every movie ever invented, dog. And then they go your Tubi releases down here, boy. Dog, and that's all just movies. The TVs, man. Look at all the TVs this man done been in, man. I remember from Rock. The Rock was Rock. He had that role in Rock, though.
Yeah. Heat of the Night.
Dog, he was in the Heat of the Night.
I don't remember him from the Heat of the Night.
Well, you probably just had random black man in the Heat of the Night. You know how they throw a brother in there in the Heat of the Night. They just throw one in there. Moesha, dog, this dude has been
Law and Order.
Dog. Dog.
Yeah, he been in him. He working, boy.
He working, man. Dude is
He working.
working, man. Dude is working, man. But yeah, man. I guess we were supposed to be talking about dead presidents, man. But back to dead presidents, though, man. He ended up, what's his name? Lorenz Tate ended up coming back, and when he came back, he ended up kind of hooking up with his girlfriend, little sister. She was a part of the Black Panthers or whatever, and they came up with this great idea to rob the Federal Reserve, since they were going to burn all the old money. They was going to destroy all the old money. So they had they decided to rob they decided to rob the armory,
The reserve.
Federal Reserve Bank, and everything was going fine until a cop just happened to show up by accident. Wasn't even there at the same time. Happened to show up by accident and end up shooting the dude in the head. They end up shooting the cop in the head, and then everything just goes straight to hell, man. The dude who was supposed to blow the doors off the back of the van, this fucker just set the explosives to up to level number 10. He blow everything up. They come out the trash can, shooting out the garbage can. They end up shooting the old girl. They end up shooting the sister.
Yep,
Right.
the Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chance say, great soundtrack.
Oh yeah, the sound.
I'm looking at it now, man. This one soul here, buddy.
Oh yeah, the dead president soundtrack, one of the greatest soundtracks of all time.
This one soul here.
Dog, one of the greatest soundtracks of all time with the dead president soundtrack, man. They say that the soundtrack actually made it to number 1 on the top R&B hip hop albums, and it was up to number 14 on the U.S. Billboard 200, man.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah,
If you want me to stay, Slide the Family Stone, Walk On By, Isaac Hayes, The Big Payback, James Brown, I'll Be Around, The Spinners, Never Gonna Give You Up, Barry White, I Miss you, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, I Miss you. Boy, Get Up to Get Down, Dramatic. Don't. Hey, I used to be scared when they played out. If they were hell below, we all gonna go by Curtis Mayfield. That was a scary ass song, boy. That's a scary ass song, man. And then Do Right Woman by Aretha Franklin. Where's the Love by Jesse and Trina. Tired of Being Alone by Al Green. Love Train, the OJ. The Look of Love, Isaac Hayes. Man, this was a soundtrack.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir. You might hit that up tonight.
Yeah,
Tom.
Yo.
I say, look at Tom. Hit it up tonight.
Yeah, man,
hit it up tonight.
I ain't got to work tomorrow, so
there it is. There it is, man. But anyway, man.
Listening pleasure.
The dead presidents, man. I guess we gave the synopsis of what it was about, man. Where do y'all rank dead presidents, man? If you could give it 1 through 5 Black Power fists, how many fists do the dead president get? Is this a with 5 being with 1 being okay, it was a good movie, but 5 being a black cinema classic. Where do you put dead presidents at, man?
5. Power to the people. Power to the people. 5. Hey man, that's a cult classic, man. That's one of the ones, like you say, we just went through the people who's in it, and the storyline is like, hell, we just reading that it's basically off a true story. And that's a lot of our relative story, man, thing from up north, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's real. And not even that they up north. Even the people from down south, man, who came home after the war.
You ain't never lied, man. Brian, where you put it at with your Black Power fists?
Man, it's definitely a classic, man. It's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
It's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, that's where I'm going, man. I'm going 5 Black Power fists for that one, man. That is definitely a black classic movie, man. A classic movie for the brothers and sisters out there, man. Check this, man. We're getting close to that time, man. Any parting shots? Tom, you got anything to say before we get out of here, Tom?
Hey man, I'm just glad to be back, man. Thank for all the prayers and good get well wishes from everybody. Had a little back surgery, and I'm just glad to be back walking again, man. And glad to be back with you guys, and looking forward to a prosperous 2024. And like church people say, we're going 20 forward, 20 forward.
There you go. I like that. I like that. What about you? What about you, LBZ? You got anything to say before we get out of here, LBZ?
Man, just stay warm out there. Stay warm out there. Don't get sick. Don't want to send your kids back to school sick either. That's all I gotta say. Stay warm, man. Keep from being sick.
There it is, man. There it is, man. Check this out, man. This is the RIP 28 podcast, man. It's a podcast where a few friends get together and we talk about a few things. Now, some of those things you might like, some of those things you might not like, but we keep on talking about them on the RIP 28 podcast. Hey, fellas, Brian talk about it's cold. It is cold out there. So what I need all y'all to do, I need you to go and find your boot. Get up close on your boot. Get in that nice spoon position. Get up under them covers and hug your boo tonight. Or let her hug you tight, or let him hug you tight. Whichever one you go, get with your boo tonight and get warm up under them covers. And hopefully 9 months later, you might have something come out of your boo that you might like.
Damn love, light, and flight just now, ain't
That was old Donnie Simpson.
There it is. Hey, we'll see you next week. We love you here in the RIP 28 podcast. We holla.
Peace.
Peace.